Okay, here's a sort of breaking story, really, about the UK government apparently pushing the mobile phone manufacturers like Apple to automatically block explicit images on iPhones and Android phones and Google phones and whatever. So what's all this about? Well, it's been initially broken by the Financial Times, quite a respected paper in the UK. That the UK government is pushing Apple and Google to introduce nudity blocking software directly into their smartphones. So the idea is quite simple, but very controversial, I think. Any explicit images would be blocked by default unless the user proves they're an adult by age verification processes. It's similar to what they're doing with adult websites, where to access them in the UK, you have to prove you're an adult. But this goes a lot further, really, because this is going directly on your phone. Now, I'll put the link to the Financial Times article below, but it's subscription, it's paywalled. But you can see, I'll put some other links to places. It's been widely reported. There's Mashable. There's Ars Technica, there's an article there about it, and Macrumors. So it isn't law yet, but it's looking possible. It's a proposal, certainly. So what is being proposed? Well, this would operate at the operating system level. It's just like deeply embedded in your smartphone, meaning that means that not just photos, but messages and apps and anything that appears on your phone could be censored out if you don't go through this age verification. It's not about a single website or you going to an adult website or anything like that. It's about everything that appears on your device enforced by default. So, pictures sent from a mate or a website, an app, or anything really. So age verification will be required. So you'd basically get a block, like one of those little censored blurring things, I suppose, over any image. To remove this block, you would have to verify your age. How? I don't know. There's a big debate, obviously, about that. But if it follows the adult websites, it'll be ID documents or biometric checks. I guess biometric checks would be easiest with a smartphone because you're looking at it at the time. So this mirrors all the age verification rules introduced under the dreaded Online Safety or Surveillance Act, but applied directly to your phone. Civil liberties groups are not impressed, unsurprisingly. Open Rights Group have made statements, Big Brother Watch as well. They've all raised serious concerns. They're basically warning that scanning content at the device level just risks, well, it doesn't really risk, because it is turning all personal phones into monitored systems where the state approves what you can see on it. There's also concern about function creep, which is inevitable. Once this exists, it'll be expanded to other types of content and other sort of types of observation and surveillance, I would think. Does this matter? Does it matter to you? You might think it does or it doesn't. It's awful, I think. It's smartphones are deeply personal devices. Privacy groups argue that default blocking and mandatory age checks undermines the idea that your phone is under your control. Even though this is currently described only as encouraged. Now, remember, this isn't a law. This is UK government proposals, and it's being encouraged. It's not mandatory yet. Other measures have appeared like this in the early times of the Online Safety Act, and they tend to become permanent. So it's the direction we're heading. So I'm going to finish there now quick. So protecting children online is obviously a legitimate concern for everybody. But embedding content controls and age verification into your smartphone? Does this not raise serious privacy and civil liberty questions, possibly beyond anything else? that the Online Safety Act has proposed so far. It's worth watching this. Again, it's only a proposal, but there's a very, very good chance that these things turn into reality if we're not very careful. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. So keep up to date with this and all similar stories on this channel. So subscribe and like if you like the content. Thanks very much. Bye for now.